Hey everyone, so I recently picked up the LEER HF650 bed cover for my 2024 Chevy Silverado. This will fit the 19 and up if I am correct, and it's a really great bed cover and I'm going to review it at the end of the video. But basically the instructions that they provided were absolutely horrible, and I'm going to leave a PDF to these official directions in the description down below, but they really were horrible. So I figured I'd make the video that I was trying to find when installing this to begin with. So in today's video, I'm going to show you everything I did to install this bed cover and get it absolutely dialed in. And if you're interested in buying this, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below directly to Amazon. They have the absolute best prices when it comes to buying one of these. So obviously the bed cover is already installed here, but I think it's gonna be way easier for me to demonstrate how I did it with it actually on the truck than it would be on the ground with all the parts absolutely everywhere. Opening this up is super easy. There's going to be a little latch here on both the left and the right hand side, or a button to unlock it, I should say. So here, all you do is you just pinch them together and it's going to fold just like this. Now this one does not have a lock because there's really no point in leaving it open half like this. So there's going to be no lock here on the third one, but there is going to be a lock here on this next one. So again, we just pinch right here and lift it up, and then here on the last one again we have one more lock, and when it is in the open position it does have a little Leer logo, which kind of does look pretty nice because a lot of people leave it open just like this. And then when it's like this, you can also just latch it in here as well, so that way you don't have to worry about it flying away or anything like that. So really nice stuff. And if we open up the fourth section, we can see the little struts here. So all we're going to do is just unattach that, and it's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but I'm going to pop in the strut like this, and you can actually drive with it attached just like this. So let me go ahead and latch the other strap just for security purposes, and then I'm going to show you how I actually ended up installing it and give you guys a close-up of how all the hardware is going to be installed. All right, so the first step is to assemble the rail. This is super easy. It comes in a left and a right-handed bag. So here on the left hand, there's going to be two pieces that come together in the bag, and you're just going to line them up and insert them. And there's only one way you can do it. It's not going to line up to have it flip the wrong way, so you really can't mess it up. And then once it is pushed together nice and snug, all you have to do is just tighten this with an Allen wrench that's provided. It's like 2.5 millimeter. Super easy. Make sure that is very nice and tightened down. That way it doesn't go anywhere. And before we slide the rail on, we're going to install this little sponge here, which is going to help protect it from rubbing up against your front of the bed. So here we can see it's basically just a nice little buffer, and it does have a 3M tape. So all you're going to do is just tape it on there and then just jam this right up against here. And then of course make sure you check your length, make sure it's not going to stick out past the tailgate. So make sure it is in fact pushed up nicely there. And also when placing it on the bed, make sure our little strut here is going to be towards the actual cab of the truck, just as shown right here. Once you've done that, you can start to put on the clamps. So here we can see there is in fact 4 individual clamps that are going to hold this on to the bed. So this one I actually kept the hardware on just to kind of demonstrate. So all you're going to do is you're going to kind of make this level with this one, and then you're going to tighten it just like this. So it's a little clamp, and you're going to tighten it to the bed with the larger Allen key that is provided. And then once that's performed, you can easily just remove this with that same Allen wrench. So in the kit, there is 4 regular ones that look just like these. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, and you're going to attach them kind of anywhere you want, but you do want it to be kind of spread out nicely. Honestly, I probably should have put this one a little bit more towards the middle, but it's definitely still really good. And then also there are these. So here on the Chevy Silverado and GMCs, they have this extra little plate that's going to attach to a hole that's actually already drilled out here, or you just pop the little piece if there is a piece in there. And all you're going to do is you're going to take that plate, insert it into here, and you can easily fit your hand in here and then screw it in. That's going to get the back end nice and snug. All right, and the last clamp is one that the instructions literally don't show us at all, and that is the safety one. So basically it's just gonna be a normal clamp. So you're gonna clamp it on the exact same way that you did the others, but you want it to be close enough here to attach to the safety harness. This way, if you catch the wind a certain angle and something else fails, you do have redundancy where it's going to stick on here and not blow blow off your truck. So it's really important. So I could have made this a little bit tighter. I could have pushed this a little bit more back, and I probably will do that after filming the video. But here's definitely going to be safe, and it's going to be there on both the left and the right hand side. So super, super easy. After installing the rails, we're going to take the actual cover itself and we're going to place it right on here and try to line it up as best as we possibly can. And there is going to be a rubber gasket here on the front, and then also a rubber gasket underneath, which is going to make a really good seal here between the bed and the actual cover itself. They also provided some sticky substance right here, which you're going to just kind of spread out and help make it sealed up here as well. So you're going to basically just stretch that really, really long way. It's much smaller than it actually is going to be, so make sure to stretch it nice and evenly, and then you're just going to spread it all the way across here, and that's just going to give this little seal something to stick on, and it's really, really nice sticky material. I didn't do it absolutely perfectly because I was doing it a little bit in the dark, but overall really, really easy. And then again, do that after making this as straight as you possibly can. Once that cover is lined up properly, we're going to take the hardware that looks like this. This is actually 4 different pieces. So we're going to take our bolt and insert it just like this. And then we're going to actually install it here on the underneath of the cover. So here we can see there's going to be a circle. So we're going to insert the bolt head into the circle, and it's going to take a little bit to kind of line it up. And then we're going to slide it over just like this. And then we're just going to simply tighten this part. So we're just going to twist it, and we're going to twist it so this gets nice and tight. And sorry for the loud noise here, but once that is nice and tightened, we're then going to take the wing nut and we're going to tighten the wing nut up against this as well. That way it doesn't rattle off. So again, we're just going to spin the wing nut just like that. And sorry for saying just like that often, but then we're going to take our little rubber cap and install it. Make sure everything is nice and tight, and make sure it's not going anywhere, and then we are good to go. But that's how that's gonna look. And of course, you're gonna repeat that on both the left and the right hand side. So here's what it looks like on the right hand side. So again, the higher part is going to be attached to the bed rail, and the lower part just kind of awkwardly sits right here. The next step here is to attach the little strut supports. So it's super easy. All you do is you literally just take the provided hardware that comes in the little kit, and you're going to just screw them here, and you're going to make sure that they are facing this direction. So this is the left hand side, or the driver hand side, and then here is the right. So again, both are going to be facing in. So that's really easy. And then when you're installing the little strut here, you're going to want to put the piece that says unlock here on the bottom. So make sure the one that says unlock is here at the bottom, and that's because all you do is you press unlock just like this, and it's going to pop out, and then you're going to store it like this before you close it. So super, super easy, but again, make sure the unlock one attaches to right here. So do that for the left and of course the right hand side as well. Again, it makes it super easy to just unlock and lock in that position, and then as soon as you unlock it, of course, it's going to start to fall down. Well, that's about it for the video. I hope this was helpful for you guys, because I know it was a real pain in the neck for me to figure this out, because again, the instructions literally were absolutely horrible. So hopefully by showing you how I did all the hardware here and kind of demonstrating it, especially that leash right there, that definitely was a little bit hard to figure out with the instructions not showing any information on how to do it whatsoever. But hopefully you now have the confidence to do this yourself. Honestly, it's really not hard, but it was a little bit overwhelming considering how bad the instructions were. They really didn't show anything at all. But that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Here we can see it locked in nice and tight. And then you'll be notified when I upload brand new videos to the YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will catch you all in the next one.